So here's an example of an application that's running as an Outlook add-in. We'll just start it up. So this is the first use experience. Now this is a single page application, a SPA. It's written with an Angular framework. So in the background, this has gone out and tried to acquire an access token using the elevated app reg ID. So we go through our sign-in process. It realizes that we need, because it's detected that admin consent, we need to prompt for admin consent, but we don't want to do that first pass through. We just want to allow the user to go through using the user app reg ID, and that's what we're seeing here. We're seeing the user's app reg ID, which is all the permissions an end user is able to accept. So this is just as a single user, permissions requested by the app, and that's where we're seeing the restricted set. This isn't the superset, and this wouldn't have any permissions in it that require admin consent. So if I was to accept that, the sign-in happens and our application is free to be used by the user, and we would be hiding some features away. So in this example, we're able to get the SharePoint token without requiring admin consent, and we can browse SharePoint. But Microsoft Teams currently, to browse the Microsoft Teams, it requires admin consent for one of the permissions. So what we've done here is we've nicely told them that they can't use that feature until an administrator has consented to it, and that can be done on the settings page. So if we come into the settings page and we have a look at the experience for that, we've got an optional features section. An admin can opt in on behalf of all users to get even more features. So we'll give them an action here if they're an admin to provide that consent. You'll notice this time through there's a few extra permissions, and it says that we'll be accepting them on behalf of the organization this time, rather than just accepting them on behalf of a single user. You're accepting them because you're an administrator, you're accepting these on behalf of the whole organization. And this is the full superset of permissions, including those that require admin consent. Now if we accept that, it's now automatically detected that in-app and gone and reacquired the tokens, and so it now knows that we have Microsoft Teams integration. If I was to click on Microsoft Teams now, we'll be using that token that we just reacquired using the elevated app registration ID, and the token has now got all of those permissions with it, and we can use it against those endpoints that require it. If we were to restart the app, because it's attempting to acquire tokens with the elevated app reg ID first, it will have acquired them this time, and we won't even try falling back and using the more restricted user app registration ID.